Hey everybody, Adam Davidson, RadCast for Thursday, December 22nd, 2016. Let's go right to John 1. This is John 1, verse 4. In him was life, and that life was the light of all mankind. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. The him that we're talking about is Jesus. In Jesus is life. He is the Logos, the Word made flesh, the Word that speaks everything into existence and comes and speaks new life into us. Jesus is life. That's why followers of Jesus are so excited on Christmas Day, because life is not some distant ethereal concept that someday we might encounter, but life comes to us in the form of a baby, in the form of a new human life. It's amazing. But what we need is not a rejuvenation clinic. We need spiritual life, and it's in the one who spoke us into creation in the first place. It's in him that we find the power to be made into a new creation again. We've been born into darkness. We are carriers of darkness. Our souls are marred by sin. And so Jesus comes to bring us life, spiritual life, life abundant, life that makes us fully alive in him. That's what Christmas is all about. The incarnation means we can truly be what God created us to be, full of life, full of hope. And what John does is he uses the imagery and the motif of light. Light is such a powerful way to understand what God is doing in us through Christ. Think about what light does. It pierces darkness. It pushes away things that are scary to us. It makes the shadows disappear or makes them re-exist in different ways. Light helps us to interpret our world, make sense of what we see, make sense of what is true. Light shows us what's clean, what's not clean. I mean, it's just amazing. We could talk about light all day and talk about just how it reminds us of how good God's work is in us through Christ. But think about this just for today, just for this morning. When was your first encounter with light? Was it when you woke up, turned on your lamp? Was it when you turned on the hallway light to shuffle down to the bathroom? Was it when you turned on the bathroom light? Very important to see what you're doing in there. Was it when you turned on that little under cabinet light so you could see the coffee pot? Extremely important. Or was it before all that? Was it when your phone or your alarm clock went off and you saw the light of the screen or the light of the little digits? Or was it even before that when your eye opened up 1 minute before your alarm went off? Isn't that crazy when that happens? And you kind of looked around your room and realized, it's Thursday. At some point you encountered physical light, these particles, these protons that made it so you could interpret and begin your day. At some point, we have to encounter the light of Jesus every day to become aware of his presence so that he can shine in us, clean us out, pierce the darkness, but then shine through us. We are fiber optics for Jesus in a world that is looking for light. That's who we are. That's what we do. That's what you can be today. Use this Advent day to let God's light shine through you so that the world might see the light of Christ and the light of life in you. That's RadCast. See you tomorrow.